What is up, guys? It's Fanboy from Super Lego Fanboy, and today we got another Lego Ninjago Dragon Dressing Season 4 set, and this is set number 71869. It's 9 up. This is probably one of the biggest sets of the wave, and this is the Land Bounty. It has 1,214 pieces. You get 6 minifigures, one being exclusive, and of course the Land Bounty itself. Now, before we look at the set, look at the box artwork, like so. And you can see here, this is really massive. And it says right there, 3-in-1 right there. Figures we get are Dragon Form Lloyd, Nia. Hang on, there we go. Hang on, there we go. We get Dragon Form Lloyd, Nia, Jay, Zane, a fire monster, and an acid monster. And if we go on top right here, this is what we'll get. There's our exercise scale of your minifigure. And here's a look at the back of the box here. And there are some play features that you can do with the set. Really like the box, but the only downside is that it's the box you have to open up like the puzzle boxes, which, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't know why they keep doing that. But besides that, it's just a whole puzzle box. Look, open it like a puzzle. So the box artwork is pretty fun. Now let's move these guys out of the way and take a look at the new Land Bounty. Now, as you guys know on my channel, we have taken a look at a few Destiny's bounties. The first one was, I think, the Race Against Time. Then it was the Temple Bounty. And now we have this, the Land Bounty. Now, I do not have the one from Forbidden Spinjitzu, so there won't be a comparison. But I really wish I could. I do wish I had that set so I could compare it. And you can see here, this is a 6x6 vehicle. And yeah, it's pretty big. Also, you can see the color schemes are, it's red color, like most of the Destiny's bounties. Right here. And you can see right here, this says Land Bounty. That's actually a sticker. There's a few stickers on this set here. Here, let me put it down. The wheels are pretty good freewheeling. You can really get a lot of terrain off this. Now, I'm guessing that we saw this in the trailers, and I'm guessing this is going to be a really big part to play for, I guess, helping the ninjas to get to their destination. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of stickers. Land Bounty, these right there. Same on the other side. These, I guess you call it like jets, and like the flag right here. Yeah. Well, let's see what they have. On top right here, we got a space to put in your minifigure for steering the ship right here, which is pretty good. Right here, we got ourselves a little stud shooter, which I guess that this is supposed to be like a cannon or something. It's a pretty small cannon. And just to give you how big this bounty is, I actually gone to compare like the smaller vehicle, the Cole's motorcycle, and there's guy's Buggy. That part was not supposed to come off. And as you can see, the Land Bounty really just dwarfs them both by a long shot. But I really like how these go well together. I mean, in the thing we saw in the trailer, these were alongside with the Land Bounty. So we're wondering what's going to be happening in part 2. Let's see. We have a space that can actually be opened up like so. Let me try. And we actually have like a wheel and a control pad, some a steering wheel, and some handles so you can actually place your minifigures in, which is cool. Now, obviously, it says it's a 3-in-1 set, but yes, you guys think you might see only one, but I could see 3 of them. To access the 3 vehicles, it's pretty simple. This black, I guess you call it a button or lever. You pull it back, or is it you push it forward? Oh, you pull it back, and as you do that, the wings and jets will actually come out a little, and you can just remove it like so, and it's all being connected by this black connector, and this pin is actually what's holding it together. So it stays locked into place, which is pretty clever, I gotta say. Now we left with this. Now this part right here is removable, and this can actually be turned into a motorcycle right here, which we'll take a look at later. So we'll take a look at them separately, but first I will start with, I guess, this. Now I'm guessing this is like a off-road buggy, I'm guessing. Now this is where the back wheels go. And as you can see right there, we got a place to put in a minifigure here. So let's put Jay in there, like so. There we go. And he's in there very well. There. This part can actually, whoa, Jesus, sorry about that. Now these can actually steer the wheels back and forth, which is really smoothly. So you can have it go turn that way, or you can have it turn this way. Right there. Now, nothing really much going on in the back here. We got some exposed pins that's actually used to connect the motorcycle, which we'll look at in a second. But you can see in here we got some stuff in here. I guess this is like a med kit right here, which goes in like so. And in this crate is, we got a Lego frog, and is this supposed to be like the cupcake wrap Lego piece? I'm not sure, but we got a frog in here. And you guys know Lego has a thing with putting Lego frogs in Lego sets. I kind of have noticed that. There we go. Oh. And I guessing these clips right here are supposed to store in the weapons. That's my guess. But oh, hang on. I think I'm missing one. Give me a second. Ah, here it is. Found it. So the katanas. So 2 katanas go on right here. And yeah, probably almost got there's a sticker right here. And but the control pad is a printed piece, so which is very good. Whoop. This part is not supposed to come off. There we go. And you guys can see it uses those C-bound blade pieces. I don't know if you guys noticed, but as wheels move, these I guess I don't know what these pieces are called, but they actually move along with it, like so. So that's very nice. So overall, the first vehicle, not too shabby. See? Sorry guys, let me move it out of the way. And now we'll bring on the, I guess this is a oversized motorcycle. Now, we've been getting a lot of motorcycles, but I guess this one's kind of important because it has to go with this land bounty. And you can see it has the wheels that go right here. Oh, I forgot to mention, all the wheels have these like dagger pieces right here for, like, I guess as a suspense is for defense. That's my guess. This actually is for the front of the vehicle, so it just goes like this. And if it's not connected, you just clip these gray pins right here. Same on the other side. And we see we have another spring-loaded shooter, but not spring-loaded, it's a stud shooter here. And we're gonna actually have someone, I guess, stand in it. You really can't sit in it, which is kind of fortunate since it is supposed to be a sitting vehicle. But let's put Zane in, and we got Zane looking really nice in there. And I guess the vehicle's a little top heavy just because of the stuff that's going on this side here. But yeah, besides that, this actually rolls pretty nicely as well. Now, like I said, guess we could pick to have wheels looking forward. You just have to take off these remove them from the clips, and they just pop right here, which I will show you how it connects right there. Show it. And now we got the last part, which is, I guess, the flying part of the land bounty. And as you can see, it has most interest in here. Well, I guess most details. As I mentioned before, there's a place you can put in your minifigures. Right there, 2 spots. Right there. And I don't know if you guys can see, but Zane and Jay are in there. Hang on, let me try to see if you guys can see it better. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see them inside of it, and it looks like controlling. I guess it's just for the truck when it's connected to the other 2 vehicles. But I'm guessing when it's in flight mode, they're using this main wheel for controlling the flying part of the land bounty. That's my guess here. Now I'm guessing these clips right here are used for holding the weapons. I guess like the weapons for your minifigures, right there. If you guys know what I mean. And yeah, it's a very nice part of the bounty, the land bounty. There's a bit of gold detailing right here, which is very nice. There's some black right here, and going back to Ken, there's a little, I guess, a control pad so you can have it aiming at its enemies. But yeah, overall, another nice vehicle for this 3-in-1 set. Now I'm going to show you how you can actually put them back together. So, first off, you're going to need the buggy. You have to have it facing back like this. And then you have to bring in the motorcycle and turn the wheels like this so both blades are facing the same direction. There's the 2 pins. Well, there's black and red pin that's exposed, and on the bike there are these brown pins that are exposed, and that's actually used to help slide in the motorcycle to this buggy right there. And you should hear a click like this, and there we go. It's connected to the buggy. Yeah, probably should mention they use these these stud pieces that are the same pieces that we saw with those when I did that you take the monster, the secret Lego set, but they're in this trans yellow, not in this orange color. Now coming back to this part, as you guys remember, you pull it back and you bring out and the pen will just move right out like so. You actually have to leave that open where you have to connect it. You really can't put it on with the pen closed, so you have to line up the pin with there, and just like, I'm trying to see it on camera, just like that. There we go. And now you can close it with it, and there we go. Now we got everything back into place, and it's probably not going to be coming off pretty easily because of that pin right there. But overall, another good addition to the bounty, the Destiny's Bounty line. And here, oh yeah. Here. So, yeah, I highly recommend you pick it up, this new version of the Land Bounty. And if you have the original Land Bounty, you should compare it. I don't have the original one, but overall, I'm really quite impressed with how well this Land Bounty turned out. Now let's take a look at our minifigures. So in this set we get Dragon Form Lloyd, Jay, Nia, Zane, a acid monster, and the exclusive fire monster. We'll start with Lloyd, and first we have Lloyd, and he is pretty much the same figure that we saw with the Dragon of Life, but this time he has the new dragon claws, which I like, which I very much admire. I mean, this looks really good to what we got in the show, but I do wish they were colored to make them match each of the ninja. But still, it's really good that we get these claws in these actual Lego sets. The printing on him is pretty much the same, but still, I really love it. If we just remove his armor piece, the printing on the back is pretty much the same as well. The shoulder armor piece is the same, as well as the wings. And we have his two faces from the Dragon's Rising. When the beginning of Dragon's Rising, I'm calling them those dragon eyes. And then there's his neutral expression. That's what I'm calling it. But still, not very common, but still a very nice figure to have. I mean, if you don't have the Dragon Life, if you want to get him in full dragon form, you should really pick up this Lloyd here. Next up, we have my boy Jay, and you can see here, Nia, and Zane are missing their armor pieces. I guess they didn't close up because it's a little too big for the Land Bounty. I mean, it's kind of hard to access, have them in the bounty with the armor, which kind of annoys me. I mean, I recently did a video of how you could fix your Dragon's Rising Season 4 J minifigure, and currently that's the second most popular video on my channel. But anyways, the printing on him is the same that we got before with some of the other J minifigures we got in Dragon's Rising Season 4. This figure is almost perfect, but besides the armor piece, it's the mask that I'm having the biggest complaint about. Why is it in dark blue? We should get it in the normal blue that we got from before with some of the other later J figures. Anyways, there's his two new expressions, his angry face and then his cheerful face. And just to show you guys, here's Jay, what it looks like with the correct mask color, which we need to bring back, as I mentioned. And his weapon is obviously his nunchucks. But it's really good that we're having Jade coming back to the ninja team. So, yeah, overall, a really good minifigure. Not the cheapest way you could get that figure in, but still pretty cool. The next minifigure we get is Nia. And you see, just like Jay, she does not have the armor piece. Instead, she has the brand new Lego sword holder right there. And if you want to, you can actually place in the sword right there. Just slide in like so. And now she has a weapon. If I guess you could say a backup weapon in case she loses her original weapon. And depending on her, it's pretty much the same that we saw with the other Nia figures from Dragon's Rising Part 4. Her face, she has her true face, or her like stern face, and her cheerful, happy face. I'm guessing she's really happy to see Jay again, having his memories return. But yeah, minifigure it's pretty much the same, except for the shoulder holder piece right there. So overall, a okay minifigure. Here we have Zane, and you see he has his shurikens. He's pretty much he's just missing that armor piece. But everything about this figure is pretty much the same that we saw with the other Zane figures. He has his one Ninjoid angry face right there. And the printing on his back is pretty nice. The printing on the back is pretty much the same. So is the leg printing. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the printing on these minifigures. It's just pretty amazing. And I gotta say, these ninja outfits have to be some of my favorite outfits for the ninja. But I just wish they would include the armor piece as like an option to have them wear. But that's just what I think. Next up, we got the Acid Monster. Now, this guy is pretty much identical that we saw before, except for those two Acid Monster with the legs that we saw in Zane's Ice Dragon Battle, which is the 4+ set, and the same weapon before. So, it's nothing too special about this, but it's very nice to get this guy. I mean, he's not a common minifigure to get by. I mean, I have a lot of the Earth and the mutation monsters, but not many of this guy. So really good to maybe get more of these guys for my elemental monster army, right there. But still, really nice. Now the printing on the back is the same, and so is the printing on the front. And there's that. He has that chain right there with that symbol right there. Now the last minifigure is exclusive to the set, and that is the Fire Monster. And as you see, he has, I'm guessing this is some kind of a fire hammer right here. And he uses the short mini legs that we saw with the Ice Monster and Rocks. So he's the third figure that uses the mini movable legs. There, the head mold is pretty much the same that we saw with the Ice Monster, but this time it's in black and transparent orange, not white and blue. As we move off his head, the printing on him is pretty fire, in my opinion. And I don't know, but I think the arms are not like the orange color that I'm pretty used to, or it's definitely not the red color, which I'm kind of used to. So, I'm trying to remember, are these arms new for this set guy? Let me know in the comment sections down below. But I really wish we had a couple more of these guys, since this is the only one. This is the only way you could get this in the. What I'm saying is, this is the only way you could get this guy in this set. We wish there was some more ways for this guy in some of the other sets. But yeah. But he has his symbol, the chain printing on his leg right there. But overall, a pretty lit looking minifigure. That's what I did there. Now let's bring everything back in. See? Okay, here's everything back in its place. So, overall thoughts about this set? I mean, the building process was really enjoyable. The figures, they're okay. But I'm guessing the reason that everyone's getting the set is because of the exclusive fire monster. And I have to admit, that's why I kind of got this set too. But overall, the building, like I said, the build process was pretty enjoyable. And we have a new Destiny's Bounty for Part 4, Season 4 of Dragon's Rising, which is very nice. But yeah, I mean, the figures are okay. But the build was, again, enjoyable. I mean, minifigures are just a recap from some of the other sets. But yeah, overall, I mean, if you guys want to pick this up, go ahead. It could be perfect for building up some of your acid monster, or if you're lucky, we could get a few of the fire monsters for your elemental army collection. Well, for your elemental monster army. So I'm gonna be trying to pick up a few more of the fire monsters by not buying this whole set again. So yeah. So that was it, guys. This was a look at the LEGO Ninjago Dragon's Rising Land Bounty. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications bell so you won't miss any more awesome videos like these. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment sections down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and I will see you next time.